bosome ne nyina ye de ma ejanom eja wo mo hwema eja wo mo tese omo ye omo akoma so ade nyina ma wo mo ma na bibia ekoso ma wo mo pepepe to de bia ye bo man de wuro bebre na so emema no so e wo se ye ka na obibiara ete ye nko ba bia afei ena ye de normal ebe hyehyɛ so counselor.
Yes madam.
Mema wakwaba
yeja
hey just a fabric center some
so we catch us birthday the ensemble bi afi bia so to be do better na just metumi afa ho aye shopping
you're looking
center.
so awesome.
Me chia wo mo so
ye chia happy Father's Day counselor.
Thank you.
Ejanyami nshiraw.
Amen.
Onkoso nya wo kese.
Amen.
Ma okoma so ade nyina mram.
Amen.
Because me de menim sa wo de wo ma de 10,762 million 305 6
pon ko sia da na so wo children
enya some
grandchildren
wa bedi nto nya mai nti
already me obey two
wo sa wo hye hey
me o two bati so say that be train
wo sa wo hye wo sapo munsu
me the problem
if you said the eba no
me nana no nyina beto ka fa ho
ya de nyankopon ase enen so eye de rade de ache counseling time de wa woni tua de ye ne se ye boa ama awade ene mpnatwe edimo pepepe na ene ye bekinkan messages ni bia apa na afi yaje wadwenkyere na afi ye de normal no atoaso.
Let's go.
Okay, so good evening. My shasi no messages no na chese ye kenkan sene be ya counselor ebe maye efutuo ewo home. Good evening, sweet Val. Please hope all is well. This is a very sensitive issue, but I feel it is just right that I get to know counselor's definition and advice as to how to go about things. I've been married to my husband for the past 5 years now, and I must say it has not been an easy journey. But I miss and reminisce with our old times most of the time, because during those times, he was nothing but an angel on earth. He was neat, he could cook, he supported me in every aspect of my life. This man was just perfect. And I know there and then that this was the father for my children and the husband I want to be wife to. 5 years down the line, it's as though I am married to a different man. I don't know whether he was doing this to actually impress me. But then, he's not neat no more. He doesn't care what you do. He puts things just anyhow he wants to do it and goes ahead to treat me anyhow he wants. The sweet and affectionate person is a different person now. It's not like I changed my ways. It's not like I changed or did something different. I'm still the old me and the very old person I have always been. But this person is a new person. Is it possible that somebody could change right after marriage when it looked like it was actually their personality and their character? 5 years and he doesn't touch nothing in the house, not to talk of cooking in the house. He would wait for me to come back from work before he actually even eats. I have to serve him, and if I get something wrong, the insults is nothing to write home about. What do I do? How do I keep my home? How do I get to bring this man back? The old man, that is the man I want. I have begged him. I have asked him if I have done something wrong. But it's just as though he did that just to catch me in the net. They say when you go for fishing and you catch the fish, you don't give the fishes any worms no more. Is this how marriage is supposed to be like? Counselor, please advise me.
Wow. Asana me ko no by the grace of God. Ma me ncha babusiafo babusiafo esua de ya ye esua de ye ho aduru nti ono wo yere hwa ya de esua na ye esua nti nya ntokwa e kan wa as a bullet no na wa ma yira ko no asu hie na ode ato ba bi e kan wo no na edwodwo a na you moving on. One of the things you need to understand is that there is no perfect person on earth. we are still working on ourselves to become better people. Ti yesua de msero nto wase. Na mini aba. Sister yi message you odi bre wi coming. Me coming. Mbe chire mu. Ka coming is number 1. A lot of men are not disciplined enough. Most men change not because their wives are bad. They change because they are not consistent to themselves. Normally, no, you won't say maybe soon in the bias. Most often, you blame man. Ne akase waba ni subi ne baby and pushi be man away on where ani ye osiesie ne hu ye ondware ye subani ne ye bia na owo mu efiri fitiase a ne ye twempana no waba ne wade ye no ebia wasesa enuti na ama be man ne twempana enuti na ama be man no you know atina so we end up saying that waba no so contrast na show homework and na contrast na she adientia ama be man yes, but I'm telling you today a lot of men are who they are not because their wives are bad. They are who they are because they are not consistent with their character. And I repeat. So you see a lot of men change not because their wives are bad. A lot of men change because they themselves, they are not ready to keep themselves. Now let me explain the word keep themselves. When we say me, I'm say assembly coming on. So I'm going to talk about me and then answer me. Me kwana me try here for about 20 years of my life. Me kwana marrying a single room, toilet, self-contained, toilet and bath. She said me kwana na me papa me me support creature. My God. Just said I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me neat. I'm not talking about me to boast, but my pants say be white. Me pad black beer, me handkerchief white, me ba me pabwa, me pepa here because single room me pabwa ne me deda. It me make sure say papa no you neat. And send we raho me nkonya everything is in place. Me ntade wo me wardrobe mu. Just say me neat am me meni so me neat am obi ani Ghana da. Me neat na si mu na makonya mpena. And I'm not going to be person warden or wow be sarame. To no crowd how neat I am, how disciplined. Now was you abandon no need to trim be a big one, Mrs. Prepra, me pesa, or Tram Paswa say, me pesa, me pobo nito, but say you jayum. Most men who are single, most men, this how they are. Me pobo nito. To get a new lady who say, hey, Gabia Macoyano. These are some of the things that can win the heart of a woman to us. Not because we are nice in stature, not because you are budget, no. Or who need you are. If you say you are a responsible young man who can be a good, responsible husband, if you were found from where she saw you, how she saw you to be, if you was okay, you need the panties were bobo, the singlet guha, the shirt guha, bibia is in order. Now you are there. Sad discipline. You see, that's what I'm coming to myself. Ya wadia sa discipline na ye neatness any arrangement any everything in order na ya wade pe akoye te se bibimemu ageni te se oba ba yi de e na adwuma. So what happens to the men, to us, is that we begin to relax. Eti nanka otwitwi a me na mtwitwi toilet, mtwitwi bath, come on. Just say me what I can do for myself. In my small room, too much. Me what do you pay? Na me jaye. Tell me that's no be opera. Only my fear, obi be see. That kind of so, and habit starts little, then it ends big, then you become addicted to it. Okay. So what happens is that you say obey. You see what you wear, you change, not to become good anymore because obviously will be. But the truth is that if a man cannot maintain who he is, then he's not original. Okay. This is a message. You say every man watching me must understand that you don't change the real you. If this is how you started, why do you change? Simply because now you have a wife or a house help. You don't change. Your neatness, you keep it. Ninyina ka wote ya de ka ma no keep who neat oro utiri ya be kan me ma de na ka chiro say we ya be man so. Now if you don't keep yourself neat, you don't brush your teeth, you don't brush your hair, you don't comb your hair, you are not in good shape to say send you now you single. How would we need the heart of the what ya then how about it so. Also had send ya and my fia ye free say a higher mema. San the bema so be ye fia how about no. Say ya wawade oba obosa shorts. What are there? Just say you care less, you don't care about anything. The air yakra and say on where you are support Donkoh, Unshenim Kunai, Unkotran in Chamon, come on, now TV home, now I cannot to now she Cristiano Ronaldo, who is not your uncle, now Titosa, or cast a baby, and you are in the swabbing, a bedroom, and so wolf. There you are a bad man, Nanka watching Prawade before, he was a gentleman, they said him did. Etumo say onye consistent with his life. In other words, send ya na watching say wasesa. Eti a no obi tumi ka say, "Hey, afa na me who you are." Eti na say, "Me no wo twin pona me wado fufuro nyina." This is not no, na sa na nkote, but out of make laziness. Wow, ofi say obi aba obeye. Obi aba obeye to ejai. So a lot of men are now lazy. I'm telling you, a lot of husbands they were fiancé good. When they started the marriage, good. Suddenly, now they are lazy because they feel like somebody can do it. But every man must understand that if you are not a supportive system, so you get supportive system, it's not just about money.
Yeah.
Like, women don't always need money. Families, we don't sustain the family by just money. We also sustain family by your strength. How disciplined you are and how caring you are as a husband. Now we don't be familiar and be insulting it. And so called girl one can home popo. O girl cry when you have seen the dross because you want to maintain her. And that is the truth. Men, we are weird. Some men are weird. Yeah. And that is the truth. A truth message, you know, sister, they say, Nikun wasisa. Wasisa mpa. I'm telling you, wasisa, why relax? It's like, what is your use? Why are you here? I mean, we are mayor, what you man is saying. But every man should understand that, and you are in one your bank where you ma. And your messier, and your bank where you ma. And Kualani check, and your bank where you ma. Laying on the bed sheet, and your bank where you ma. Pra. Now, the other fact is that bear my supportive to the wife. It makes the wife respect him. And you win the respect of your wife. It makes the baby a wabaya kwa juni. Any baby a 1 year for 1 year. Then you said, Kwasiani abua the offer, the body may be so many, Kwasi abua jim. For Kwasi some so it's a if this is how you want to do it, then I'm sorry. You are killing the affection, the connection between you and your wife. So what is going to happen to this woman is that at a point, her affection towards the marriage can reduce. Your integrity. Now what? And say na wo twin pena be ware wo wade for kra na wo te sa nti ono wo yin kra for we romantic o they say dey ntumi ka say romantic they say we fi wanu asa ye ya they say usuma sesa ama oba ni what. So this is the kind of person I say who the BBC no. A lot of women say that me wade wo no ti say na wo ti no the BBC on fa BBC wu na no kra da wo say akwadworo ma ni su ene de ban sesa. What I say eti dey message na be a wo hwe me say wanu ya no jai. One o girl come to me nyane saa. O girlfriend, onya wo yere o girl. I would do so ya no. Hey Kwasia, osuni baby. Don't step here again. I'm telling you, if you come I will arrest you. Yeah. Police, what's a hope? Baby, I sorry. Baby, won't put check. Why your wife who has produced or who has given birth, you know, you have beautiful children. Yeah. And you number one, number two, Mr. Ayabu wo yere. Be makra wo si wo nyoma na ye den. Wo se wo senior man fie nyoma si Kwalani dross si oyere ni omo si wa si wa ko hata ara si e kama e ma oyere dan no nya no say and then was in your wow and then he so better we say I just gave you a surprise. Is it not nice? Now you there o do jai general manager yesro eti afa cho if you see you yesro o kasa nya asesa wanum kasa nya na yere say unim kasa be ma menye ego enye menum kasa nya fioko na da we ntimi a kono bi beba. You don't do that. Nti ahudie uniqueness and wanum kasa be ma don't change. Thank you.
Nti what advice would you give to this woman to see a situation now finding herself in? Yeah. Be ma no wasesa efutuo no na wo de ma be ma no sisi a oba na de na asem aba nti efutuo be na de ba
efutuo be de ma oba no say she has already exercised enough patience with the man, the rough man, the one to asunya botre kakra na me ma na ego e ka ho eno ye no one which is not good in a way because pride goes before distraction and ma so ni dwe ene ahantan ekunipa. Number 1. Number 2, mesere oba ne say owo fedifo bi a be ma ne fedi ni yi na ni mo obi say na ase counselor sofo pani bi a obetumi ama na bem na de ne be ma ne nkasa say oyobi so hwe kantan kan nti no de message aba wotwe ni ku aso emetro TV no say krachi tron yenti I think so tie na enipa sesa. Even if the devil is given an opportunity, he can repent because hell is no good. People can change. Thank you.
People can change, and counselor ama yehu sisia no enti nechere se ohema ewo mu se awade 5 years no wunya nko baby o decade nkofo de wunya nduru ho enti wadaroma na wanya abotre amano na afi wahu kwan a wode befa so yese ne fedefo na bibia ahihye so kama enti making kai the next message very interesting na afi so yaje counselor adwenkyere ewo ho. Hello sweet Val, please hope all is well. I would want to talk about this very important issue. My wife keeps on reminding me I have to make a will. She says it every now and then. It is like that is the only thing her life depends on. We are just 10 years down the line, and this woman keeps on saying she wants to see my will. I put it before her parents, and her parents said it is normal since I am the father and head of the family, and it is right that I put and align my things correctly so that my family would not disturb her in future. Does it mean my wife wants me to die anytime soon? She has specifics. She wants certain things for her children, and she tells me which ones she feels is appropriate for the family. She goes ahead to tell me that the earlier the better, and even wants to know who the next of kin is on my pensions plan. I am scared. I'm afraid of my wife a little bit, and I don't know why she talking about will right now is important. I don't know if I am being weird or she is being weird. But then, if she wants me to write a will, why doesn't she start writing her will now? Since she is also somebody who has stuff that she could actually align and put in place and in order. Between the two of us, I don't know who is going to die first. It's between the two of us, I don't know who is going to die first. As it stands now, I sometimes fear to even eat my wife's food, and I have slowed down on certain things that I do. Am I being overbearing? Am I thinking too much? Or do I have to go and do according to as my wife has stated? Counselor.
Wow. Wow. Miniaba.
Counselor.
No crowd I want to say number 1. Every woman want to belong to a secured company. Now me can say no woman want to enter into a relationship without security. They want to be assured, ensured, secured, and fortified. Every woman who enters into a relationship want to make sure, am I secured?
Yeah.
Am I safe? Am I protected? Am I sure that I will not die? You will not break my heart. Until we keep assuring you. Sometimes you don't see anything from me. That should make you doubt me. But you still want to be assured and reassured. Say, I am passe. Why? Because women, with their emotions and their heart, they want to be, ensured and assured. They want to make sure they are secured. That is the word. Now, also about your property, or not your property. Now, can I say this? That will shock the man who is listening to me, if he is. The woman deserves to say what she has said, but could have said it in another way. Because the woman can now say, poison, now na magic. Nevertheless, what she's saying, as in, Yahweh or no, right. So let me start. Yawadia, ya njapadie, ye dia ne ye madia, and ya busianfo dia. Everybody should understand this. Me know, me one day ya, dia me one day, me one day ye no, me ni busian dia, me maame, me papa ti asia, me ni nuanom. Me nya wade pe, busian me free mu kakra. Kakra me kan say na kire say me hyeda anya more committed e wo ho saa se se me ho bebo bi ba yen so ye be boma ye abusia se abusia ya me no ya wade ya bebo me ne de menya bia ya wo de ya de menya ubenya bia ya me de ya de ye benya bia ya ye de ya ya wo a de ye mienu sister ye benya bia ya ye ma no de ya enti woman ne pese wo kire say e ye de ne ya wade a unja pade na what will trigger a woman to say that brother ya onioma yi ebia ni enkase wo ba na hwe wo se be ma da busho no me greedy na babu ti ase ekro ma wade a yenwu yi e wa no mu demande ye peda ye pesika send yen ye say sister ni tra oni no say ye mafo ya wo yi ye mafri tu a ya wo ya nhwe yi a dachi se mikru wu sabe impofrimu wo ana ewu funu bia you know ye wo different owo bia ye wo be wo bi anyefe ne nya be pesa so okowu wu fun say ye car say ye moto so twahwe so ko no nsane na for the poison owo bia ye wo owu a wanya na se na busuafo ti wanya na me ne memma ye nsa ene ye se yare ahwea etiade na me nka nkire miku say ye will now. Ebi so me hwe miku maku se mikunu ene oba foforo a won wade na ewo ana ne mpratwe doso eti wanya dachi wo bewu a na nkwala be yesa bi be yi omuti na ma bi so aba se me she wedding ring me so wade me na akwaye too much surprise eti se ne apem mai a me she dan jiu de ne we no benya ye we no to opreko na ye pese ye wu nest of kings na bia na de akoma ayamatanga o baba ku bi owo no fa ye nim no so wo abiri o se togo you understand what so the woman might have a reason but the way she put it, you know, sounds like bibekum. Nevertheless, you must also understand that right from the beginning of the marriage, day one, and sasing na ye mienu dia, te hono kra we on start from ho. Bema pa, eyere pa, special bema pa. O property bia benye bia wa right from the day one. Eyeye dia. Etinka we oni kwase nka oba no kra bu sa we automatically awade na question in Japan ye nyina ye dia. Ye mienu ye din na wo so. Ya many shasye eti will no ya yedida ne nam so what will make the woman say that ya will it means that wo hu ne won ohu ye ana wa kompi ba si shebe bia paper no kraba won nsase ni bi e wo bi dim e bia won ji be mani ndisa se be ma na bi kra no da kwaji loan. Let's be real. Collateral. Because if you're a businessman, or the collateral, na sebe ne water form. Now one banks bear 3 about. Adia, Papa ni damn your son, or collateral $100,000, $10,000 billion bill. Hey, let's just see. We have me ma 4. Yes, I be see for. And you crack it, you will. Now you who near for me. As I sit here, there is nothing wrong with the demands of the woman. Is not a selfish woman. She's demanding it for herself and the children, not for herself as in one single person. Nevertheless, how can Yanaya will my as you become so this one could have been a teamwork. Yeah, that is saying, Bibi Aboko, and I'm more than Pemukra because you with them so unkrata 70 Oba panu yeah. Proverbs 31 no onkrata asem te say me so wodan say nyame adom wo hirayen wodan 4 o ma no so ye 4 why don't you think say nkwala no say ke ye we okra ma no bi ade ba ko a say that chance him metumi ewu agya wo betumi ewu agya me owu so de it appointed unto man to die once every man will die you can't run away from dying the dying it will come and when it will come the clock is still ticking you don't know when you will die it your ba pa okasa say no ni ko adwen ba for mu say me yira kasa It's my yenye bibi mfa ho. What must say? But when you say you can say you will Japadi mpese mi hu your neso na akoye say ti kasa ne na achia na susuban adwena bia na church can you right. For me, maybe I will show me bia you need to secure your wife and your children. And it is the duty of the woman to ensure to make sure that the man does the right thing to secure the children. You ever so me no mutu kwan. oba ne be ma nyina no makonya car accident ye twam onya bidini mu Yesu ni mu but omukọ ayie omukọ party bibia ma hwe a lot of things on social media family nyina ewu abom awade fo mienu wade ya poison bibia si etinye mienu ye wu enkwala fo asembeni enkwala fo ombe ye de ya papa property ni nyina bank fo abefa papa property nyina abusiafo na fa ni nyina amenkwala one something so Africa, how people can be wicked.
Yeah.
In Africa, most people can be very property in their bodies can be papa a good man leaves inheritance for his children. And see, for me, the woman wants to secure the children. Not being selfish, but how put to no and a year sharp. Never so ye ni honti. Me person me conclude say a year sharp on so say ebia na wodi ewo hu near what ye one not for so many years then and there or sorry or sikrachi ya real my we see what hu bibia nje. So when you see the emotions of a woman run faster than her tongue, then it tells you that the eye has located something.
Counselor, na unemenya adwen abrantie in the message in the way we be send by me no I'm reading certain things in there. Say a mano ye numbi ye hadwen. Inti ebia wo yes and ye beya se bibia bedi wone ne mantam dia afa wu ye least mistake obedabot. Now
listen to the truth. Will does not work until the man who did the will is dead and gone. No. So Otiaseno. Now you remember this. Look, me ya real mount, me yere no. Ya wamba, me ya real mount ne. Na ochina no pa me sorry. Me am to be officer from lawyer. A real nend na me rigina me so. Na pressure ne dia manya, dia no on tasia. Me ne dia dio. Told him lawyer me so. He adwo metanga free. Na Charles Benjamin me kosa so twade dim. Na yes sa no wa me sere wa lawyer. Lawyer sa den. So lawyer ti enye easy sao. Me get no one over have you yet Mrs.
Yeah.
18 and make us say so nipa ye law well no Japadian omuya the law has no effect and yet you must is in Kuala you are still a slave. A tutor must come over you to be able to handle the will to you. What must it or just say the will no shed and ye will sir and I will yet to me. Do you 1 year cry to me naba? What the 2 years akwala kura tumi naba ba mra otiase ye de we on anya adwuma sa ntimpa cho mi sere o ye we la membo ba na ni ngisa
sinne se man yem nhihye ne se ade na wo ye na ebia na ne kina ya ne ho betimi a kire na ma ya ka se sisi a bibia ye de antikodeki ko ba bia fi
da bi de oba ni tumi fa nkoko se we oni o otiase so ya ji o ye de no tumi yes awa mra be ma no. Remember that a Japadi in a dinner ye be man dia but what do any boo woman and man in the year in the bush engine warrior. Now yes Fantoso said you bet me I can say maybe she is very wicked that they cannot be predicted. That will be shocked crass what trim panafani kuchi. I'm what bed done in panachin nukum. And the Bermana, why an empanana, the trim or denny. Well, so I'm here to know maybe some wado. Well, we say, yeah, Berman whisker, a man the yellow bay, and Obana Casacranicum wadeno. No, you'll be a whisker. The panachini be sister pressure, kunkuna wado. Pamoname wado, you'll be no jow. So the best thing is that to me you be no jad because be man in here and share or feel bad there over trap poison. Eti o trap poison na osun kakra na boy ya o tewin de echi o be wade no na akoye se o mo benye japade no in the selfish interest of such young man. But the truth is that nyame hu sa be me ya wo ya wo mpenen won se odada wo ba no na oba ni kunikunu na japade no besi maame ni nsem ene ni mansem na be man wo ye ne mpran no bedidi ho a de wanwa de kese ne se maame na wo kun de kun be man no sukunu and what tete ne se no age japade no so ma de kunta he came into the line with greed. Eti waba no obedefe defe wa na japade ba ku mienu bi aba ne nchen wa krokro ma so you feel like you knew that you were a stepfather. He's so good and caring.
Yeah.
Only for his own selfish interest. Eti wawre mo no e was on say eti da chi bi oba ne be dona na ebro so sa me nkumi kura sank my mo do me no so be ye real ama on ne be ma no And I bear man, cause me do, me know that chia, yashun kwala, me know ya way man, guy listen to me poison. Now I befa, why? Because one bedo, or the any brain so eku.
Any breku.
Thank you.
It's nina and a counselor, a BMO, ama what he say, well, dear, it's very important. A dear, a here, ain't he, a man, in your dreams there, way dear. I say, baby, spectacles now, there. Be a short sighted and a long sighted. Tinya na dear won't be an one or ban and say, yes, say a yard depa into share a free ho and sana. Just say be a woo ye bibi na ye ufri moi na ye behu ma service a account na akofan sembibri apa. Okay, I'm going to read the last story. Make message a chatwo na afe ya reading messages na eban me hu se messages no puana just say epuba na kire say ya call Facebook and so na ye be phone lines atum na ya twetwe nkomo. I'll say hi Auntie Val. Please hope all is well. As it stands now, I don't even know if my body is going to make children anymore. I have dated this guy for the past 7 years. And when we have to settle down, it's one story after the other. Currently, before anybody judges me, I want them to understand that having children is a big responsibility. So then, when somebody decides not to have children, they shouldn't be castigated. Val, in the course of this relationship, what has been happening is anytime I take seed, I abort the baby because we're both not ready to have children. I have had 18 abortions, 18 solid abortions for one man. You could see that I am somebody who actually takes seed very quickly and a very fertile woman. It means that today, today, if I want to have children, I will have children. But now I am scared because I have to go do a checkup and be sure and know that I am fit. After 17 abortions, this gentleman feels I am not good enough to do the forever journey with. We have done so many things together. In all the 17, I almost lost my life in some of them. And there are instances that I was paralyzed for 3 months, unable to even move an inch. I have gone through hell. But this gentleman is saying he's not willing and ready to get married to me. And that when I move on, I will find a better man. And that the issue is not with me, but with him. He is the problem, and he's not good enough for me. So I should move on and find a man that will fit me perfectly. This is a man I love. But then I've heard rumors that he's going out with a particular lady through which they are planning to get married. I'm going crazy, and it is affecting my mental health as well. What do I do? How do I go about this issue? How do I still maintain this man in my life because I love him and I want to spend the rest of my life with him? Counselor.
Whoa. Miniaba.
Counselor.
No crowd. I'm sad on this. You see what you read? It's so powerful that this is what most of our sisters are suffering about. Say, they fall in love, sex, they get pregnant, and all they can do to save the face of the guy is abortion. So, abortion 1, abortion 2, abortion 3, abortion 4, abortion 5, abortion 6, or baby, and when I will do this and tell you. Or baby, and when they did obey abortion 6. The one we say what do the to me, a defend for Bakuma and then I drink. And so once she's still in love. The guy tells you, I love you so much. I'm not ready. And you know we are not ready. Yes, number one. Now, number two, it's a mistake. But I think that, and one number drana. Because now mean you say you're danger, now free and now danger. Mean you say scientist. No, I be work here. Now, because he say, one number draw, two, neko. Yeah, nemu, three, na ba. Now, I be, because minimum draw, or no, minimum draw. But I think they're drawn like, Anya. So what do we do? Because me imagine say you have to toy in your ma. Now, make a normal 84 years in no. You have to toy in your money and what about me. I saw the make on my life, no. I mean, so I saw the alcohol through and I could be. But no, they have I saw the make on in Tina, and young girls who free say, young beautiful lady, my sister, who free say, or by what they media, every pitch me for you, say, and what they, a jelly, mammy, why a four? What was on shed that? Now, it didn't want to anybody was so or do they teach 7 years, 10 years. Why abortion 10, 20?
17.
And I'm telling you this, I put my feet on the ground here to tell you this, that nobody, sister, what's in you are amused. You are flabbergasted. You are surprised, but yeah,
17.
Don't be surprised. This is the power of love. What women can do, sacrifice for their men because of love. But then I will look straight into the camera and say this. No man deserves a woman's blood. And I say it again. These are mistakes we have made. People have made. And I'm telling people, every woman, listen. When you get pregnant, don't abort it. And I'm saying this. Well, the sad thing is that after all this pain you go through, do you know what abortion is? Ura hospital. Now the sad thing is that I'll be real. I'm sorry, saying kwala dachi. I said that be because I say, at the end I can in no. Yeah, maba be new. Now me maya kokra no mugusu video we. It will be forever on social media. It won't go anywhere. So I'm very careful the comment and the things I say for the next generation. Yes, but mama can no say abortion, 90%. Our ladies, my beautiful sisters, they don't go to hospital. They do it for themselves, on themselves. They do their own abortion by going to a pharmacy shop, a drugstore. They buy so and so medicine. Yeah. I can't mention the names for security reasons. Yeah. No makoto, no nwaba, no abenumbi, no insect bi. And look, for 1 week, no bleed set bibi no. Moja chisapad, tomago and toma, no the cotton shower. Because you see, any normal process of abortion. Eti a drone one. So when you may at the it will be chat to womb. Look, now it's so painful that and you wanna be boy. It's so painful that once you are suffering, now share them like because you say or say you be chroma, my friend, why? My friend. They say, whoa, brand or no nam chromo. Now try. No, we are all say moja nature. Moja nature no busa in the name of I care. Obusa say cha wasabedi. I'm real. And women and miss and man show me young ladies listen. Me say listen to this. These are mistakes we've made now. Listen to this, and I'm telling you, we are young lady are listening. Why about why me say yeah? Because the truth is that Ojawone Obenyo obi atumi awo ama no. Ojawone na doctors I know a lot of ladies today as a counselor. They are saying ni womba no na ye weak, ni nyina ne say abortion ba ko mienu miensa any ndro insect na no ma and what shit. The damage it does to the system is it's the same as going to the hospital. Yes. You understand? What I am saying is that number one, yes, sister, when you are mistaken, nobody will judge her. Nobody will conclude on the act and say, "Sabi, we're Jimmy too much." And abortion, we're Jimmy. No, we see, we have all made mistakes one way or the other. Yes, a bit yeah, sell crowd than this one. Yes, sir. I hope you understand. Yes, sir. When you are a foot to bend the man, a foot to the man, they say, "No, so far so," and a obi no. The oya no, and he said, "When you mama bear ma one ne watch him, but I am you don't do it. Would you was one year obey let him go. Trust me, God will take care of you and the baby. Children are gift from God. In fact, children are not taboo. They are not a curse. They are not a disgrace. They are gift. Yeah, minimum be or wo bako by wedlock. You know, just say be money no wo bako. And ne ebi krobia wadu bi. But you see, God in His own wisdom, even though you're born one, now you're born in the by, you know, God in His own wisdom knew before time that one year this is what will happen to you. It's never my baba, yeah. Minimum, our baba, and I collected 17, 18, 19, or law school, you know, and when it 20 years, no, you're proud to say, daddy, but then I have some woman to not training. But say, papa, see me, you go, and I call law school. Beginning no na ya, but the do baby abofrano to say e ya would say no. So one lesson is this: let you know when you are mistaken, but I'm telling her this: she should never regret what she's done. It should be a lesson. There are no mistakes, but there are lessons. Exactly. When you make a mistake, you learn from it and you get lessons. That makes you more mature and smarter. Number 2, what they teach
7 whole years
in us, and I'll be real. In us, every man watching will be a witness to this. In man, in men, in man, in men. When we date you for a long time, we become too familiar with you.
Exactly.
Every young lady, listen, that is the truth. To date you 1 year, respect you. 1 month, 2 months, respect you. Eko 1 year, we are normal. 2 years, so yeah, normal 3 years. Kwasiani abua yabem. Wudi agrokra no odi kokwa ekwe temple to me boas tro after 3-4 years. Wudi ma de because oya ye familiar won pratchi nim. Eti young man ma woni the teacher ye familiar. But the wonderful thing is that oba the only need the teacher, she keeps loving you the more. Few women will become familiar. But normally, no, do no. The more I know what the more no do.
No grow.
The more no grow love. 5 years and the love near higher than 1 year because why you used to you, why you bond, you know, why you bond with you because of the sex, how you talk, and routine. I will be the chicha no China. And yet the day and yes, sister no you be out. But again, then your friend broken heart, you know. And they say Tida baby because you know she's built all her life around this particular man. Exactly. And so for men, when you date us for too long, I'm telling you this. Bema onu be na ntiache obewado. Mi so suro nyame. Wadwene. Wa calculate adwene o ma bebra keka ne o ma be and one make one decision. Me na ntiache. I am not familiar with her character, attitude, but I think she's been there for me. No awado. E nyame suro. But do na ba 99.9 obe jaw. 999. Na because you know na teacher after you emotions. Okokonye. You know na teacher aha ye be hu se wo wonu mu kasa. Enye ya no na teacher afa na ye be hie na kai say ye na teacher no so na ye hia e ma dodo ne ma fofora they are coming to the board with more of competition. It is that I've seen your sex, I've seen everything I need to see. What else do I need? I need to go and open a new chapter, a new book, something I've never read. You understand? Yes, so that is what happens. Yanko ye chinso o se be ma na o se we gyan no. Na they say won to me nante na wo hu say o delay no or we see the time na ma catch say if you are not ready to marry don't go and propose to somebody's daughter and waste her time. Other than that it's not a blessing for you. The man of bebere ye na mo ye hu ani asopa de ya man send the panto no bi gya na be ende that was ka why ready why ka sakra da wadam fo nche wo so ba pa ye den. When you are not ready, don't propose to any woman. Go look for something better to do with your life. As a man, rent a single room, buy your own mattress, buy your own furniture. Be actually say anya bia wutumi hwe will be babas. So that you will not become a liability and a burden on the face in the mouth of the woman. The chat to any girl is a shene pa ya. We remember she know everyone across us ashini because of her emotions after so many years. But we yando me boy with you. Boy we yando me no da bi. Ukọ sorry fie. Na wakoda nyame ase ama no. No agyan sa. Ono am boja dodo a wa wo hwie guo no. Enkola ni nyina oda wa be ye hia we sie ya. Ye hia wo mo chere ne wonto no. You can't do this with a woman. Share blood with her and walk away. No. Now the sad thing is the pain she's gone through. The same pain. The same pain. And they bed domain. Even if she doesn't utter a word, the emotions of that woman with her tears will not help the man. So.
And let's just say, Bemo to me, and what not chain now or what now, my ideas as a Yamisro, and a sacco dear or the pombe. Yamisro anymore. I'm
telling you. You know, I remember Obabe Wadeno. Let's talk about it. I know Obabe Wadeno, a lot of people said, you know, before, a lot of people said, on again, an anti-ache, because, you know, those days, now the content, you know, like me, Kateko, you know, through Achimota life, you know, drama, you see, those days, so you're reading bedroom pictures in me. That time, Michelle Jacobe graduate from university. This, no, green. All right, so you look at the gentleman and the lady, then, Sarkodie. Now, who will love her? Oh, sorry. Who will love him, Sarkodie? He doesn't look like a man who could have made it today. Hey, what shall the girl understand things? That's always say Sarkodie. And you see, the bigger you become, the better you see.
Yeah.
And so, therefore, your eyes get open to see what you like some. Brofuna makano. It just said, so a big man, Sarkodie, or the people, boss, and whatever. But it will say, oh, America, right? Oko Canada, right?
Yes,
Oko China, Dubai. And then you meet all the ladies. Hello, Sack. Hi.
My God.
Oh, my God. Sack, can I take a picture with you? Serve place. Now, do for you. Now, no, you feel for it to be on the dead. Tinyamiam, one, so you mean one kai. You can still throw away.
Oh.
And then the wonderful thing is that in that moment when you are in the limelight, a lot of rich young ladies from rich homes, they start pursuing you.
Yeah.
You go like, wow.
Yeah.
When papa in my with come or private jets,
my God.
you know, get away. Fantastic. You know, get down. Tell me in the Saturday, but I think say, maybe. Me no want anti-ache.
My God.
But my junior might be I think so me carry on the him.
Yeah.
Now you are not fit for the level.
The way I used to be Casacras or rap here, mammy.
Yeah, Sakodi na Bishano.
It's Sabe.
Yeah. And te uni baby. Mami Jawkan.
Huh?
Nako. One say what time sika. And she okay sika. You think that she needs money? Yeah. She needs your attention, love, and you know.
Tracy Success is one of the beautiful women.
Yeah.
In Ghana, or just say she's doing so well for herself. And then that
is what I'm talking about. All these people, they feared God.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's I will say for you making kind messages nibi na afe yako Facebook ya damase message no and then messages na buy no and just say yato ye boase ama obibiara ehu the din kind or buy your wife just say wakasa etia nekuno no esuban bi just say ware ni wie ya wo boa. Say boxer no hwembe 3 times 4 times 5 times or when as a sentence very okay obo obesa repeat no ahye no the following week in so first na on tesa o wahye no o hye no a wahye we sa kakra basisi abibia asesa ni nyina and a counselor Eddie Efutu account will the issue of will chairman ese ne yire emma ne pressure den say onya will no say na den yemi no nyina ne yebewu owu atita ha ba so na de na wo chire mame nya botra mame eno na counselor mayati ase say will ya de papa and na fe ohimaya chire say abortion 18 abortions and chire say 7 years of courtship and be man say